Hello there, and welcome back, all you lovely people. I guess welcome back for me as well. Hi, I don't even know what to say. I just went blank, but I wanted to thank everybody for all the kind messages that everybody sent this week. For those of you who tuned into the live stream and sent super chats, you guys are way too kind. For those of you who did not see the live stream, I'm officially a dad now. Queen Boomer's doing great. Baby Boomer's doing great under the circumstances. She's got to stay in the hospital for another 3 weeks. So I've spent like 3/4 of my time in the hospital with her. And Queen Boomer has spent even more time in the hospital looking after her. So just wanted to touch base and say hello. And for any of you who are wondering what the hell happened to the channel. So hope everybody's doing well. And I wanted to give you all a few updates on what's going to happen with the channel, and for the next month or two, possibly. Because obviously, because of the news, we're quite busy lately. Again, like I said, spent about 3/4 of my time in the NICU with little baby Boomer. So, but on the channel here, I've got, about 12 videos that were recorded before the birth of our lovely daughter. So I have to edit those and get those up on YouTube. And I'm going to try to get those done when I have time. So I'm probably going to spend some time today doing that. And, but because of that, because of what's going on, you're probably going to see uploads for the next month or two, not as frequently as you did before. Sometimes I'm going to come home and try to record more stuff for you guys. That way there's more stuff coming. But also because for the next 2 weeks, most of the videos that you will see on the channel, they were recorded before the birth. So there's going to be some videos where you still see Queen Boomer with a bump. Don't be alarmed, and because they were recorded before, but there might be some confusion as to why she has a bump. Well, that's why, because they were recorded before the birth. So please don't freak out or anything. We're fine. But yeah, so there's that. I got about 11 or 12 of them that I have to upload here on the channel. Also, wanted to give you an update. I get a lot of messages and stuff saying what the hell happened to Benidorm, where are the Benidorm reactions. Even for the 2 or 3 weeks before Baby Boomer was born, they were constantly getting blocked. I have been trying to do everything that I can to get those uploaded, but nothing's giving, so they just keep getting blocked. Nothing really I can do about it. They're on Patreon. The ones that I've done are on Patreon, so you can always go to Patreon to watch those reactions if you want, but I'm not forcing you to do it or anything, but they are there on Patreon. Any reactions that haven't shown up here on the channel are on the Patreon. There's certain shows that I have never been able to upload on YouTube at all. Only Fools and Horses, Red Dwarf, there's a few others. But all the reactions to those particular shows are on Patreon. That's if you guys want to sign up for it. I'm not forcing you to do it. Sometimes the mere mention of a Patreon really turns people off and makes people get nasty. But, just throwing that out there for you guys. But like I said, uploads are going to be less frequent. Sometimes it does take time to edit some of them. There is actually upcoming. I'm going to try to get the next Friday Night Dinner reaction up sometime soon. But one of the Friday Night Dinner reactions got blocked recently. So these things happen sometimes with reaction channels. There's nothing I can really do about it. I try to get around certain things, but sometimes YouTube's just not having it. It's just the way it is. And it rightfully so, because I'm reacting to other content, so, it's their prerogative. by the way, this is the first cup of tea that I've had in over a week. So I finally calmed down a little bit. I thought about taking some Yorkshire tea with me and making some in the hospital, but you have to microwave it. So, and I've only done microwaved Yorkshire tea like maybe twice, and both times I was like, no, I need the kettle, because the microwaved way is just nowhere near as good. And for some of you guys, it's actually blasphemous and very insulting. And I totally understand, because I tried it and it's just not the same. What else can I throw out here before I step away? Movie reactions, probably won't see any for quite some time because they take a long time to edit, and I just don't have the time to do it right now. Yeah. Also, after the ones that we've recorded go out, there's going to be a time, maybe in like 2 or 3 weeks, where you probably don't see Queen Boomer in any reactions for a while, because she's spending almost her entire time in the hospital with Baby Boomer. So, yeah, there's like 11 or 12 videos I got to upload where she's in it still with a bump that were pre-recorded. But once they go through, if I can get them through, afterwards, you might not see Queen Boomer for a while. And hopefully you guys can understand. That also means that after the pre-recorded videos come out, shows like Friday Night Dinner, Plebs, Idiot Abroad, you may not see them for quite some time. I know it's frustrating for some people who tune in for one particular reaction to a show that we do or I do, but sometimes there's little hiccups during the road. Like for Friday Night Dinner and Plebs and Idiot Abroad, it's just life that gets in the way, with Queen Boomer being so dedicated to Baby Boomer, which is completely understandable. And then with the Benidorm reactions, I've done a bunch of them, and then all of a sudden they just start getting blocked. You know, sometimes these things happen. But hopefully you guys understand the process, and thank you all for being so patient. But anyway, I'm going to log off here soon, because I got to start recording things. I actually planned this so I would be home most of the day, so I can start editing and recording newer stuff for you guys to get out there, especially for the Patreon, because usually with episodes of shows that I react to, it goes on the Patreon first, usually like a couple weeks in advance. So there's that. And yeah, I've gotten the comments like, take all the time you want, don't worry about us. But, you know, I also there's only so much I can do for Baby Boomer and the NICU, and plus Queen Boomer's taking it as a 24-hour job a day. So Baby Boomer's in good hands, plus all the people at the hospital have been so great. And believe it or not, for a baby that's come early, Baby Boomer is doing extremely well. So it's very encouraging, unless something happens anytime soon. I think she's gonna be all right. I know a lot of you have shared some of your stories, or at least some of you have, who have encountered pregnancies where some things went wrong, or the baby came even earlier than Baby Boomer did, and I really appreciate that. Some of those were really heartrending stories, but for those of you who shared those stories with us, thank you so much, because you guys didn't have to do that. All right, well, I think I covered most everything, didn't I? I'm trying to think, is there anything else that I should cover before I go? I mean, yeah, the main thing is, you know, if you've seen Queen Boomer in a video coming up with a bump, don't freak out. She didn't instantly become pregnant again. It's just they were recorded before. And uploads are going to be less frequent for the next month or two. That's the main thing. But hopefully you guys understand. And, you know, once we get Baby Boomer home, we'll devise a system to allocate time for you guys, because you guys are so important to us as well. So I just don't want you guys to think you're being left out or anything. Anyway, love you guys so much. You guys have been the best. We got one of the best communities on YouTube by a long shot. So Hope you guys enjoy the videos coming up. And I'll see you soon. Y'all have a lovely day today. Stay safe. And you know what? Tell somebody you love them today and give them a hug. How about that? Because some people in this world need it. Especially if they're going through some rough times. All right? Well, I'll see you next time, Boomerites. Hopefully it's sooner rather than later. And can't wait to bring some more reaction content for you guys. Peace out, y'all. See you soon.